Good morning and happy Saturday. We have now reached the 5th episode in the first season of It. Welcome to Derry. I really did like the first 4 episodes to varying different degrees. Now let's talk about the 5th. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Before we get started, click on the subscribe button. You can also follow me on X. You can follow me on Rumble. You can follow me on Instagram. I post on those social media platforms every single Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Again, thank you for watching. Please sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think of my videos. And let's talk about the 5th episode of this show. Really liked the last episode. I loved the first 2. Like the 3rd one, really like the 4th one, and I also like the 5th one. I do have some challenges and some issues with it. Now, granted, I'm going to get into some spoilers about this particular episode. In our previous episode, we kind of got like a massive lore dump around the kind of, not really the origination of it, but how they like managed to contain it, the impact it has on people, how it like feeds on your fears, what exactly the US military is doing in this tiny town of Derry, Maine, trying to combat this like crazy evil and perhaps harness it for themselves, as we find out in this episode. The last episode also had like this crazy body horror scene, probably one of the most like outright gory and violent TV show moments I've ever seen. And it was a really good episode. I liked it a lot. This one is much more of a slow burn. So we do get quite a bit of exposition, more explaining what exactly they're doing to like capture and control it. We get some more background on what happened with Dick Halloran jumping into the mind of the Native American kid and trying to like find out where it is hiding out, where his ultimate headquarters is. And of course, that episode's end with us finding out it's underneath the house, which featured prominently in the first movie and I think was in the second movie as well, but I don't really remember the second one as much. And so like we're getting like some like good reveals and some good meat on the bone, even though this episode is very, very, very like talk heavy, especially for the first like 35 minutes of it. And then we finally get into some like really good action as they descend into the sewers and kind of try and like pin down it and ultimately like use these, I guess, kind of Native American totems to surround him and like tighten the noose around him to ultimately, I guess, capture and control him. Leans really heavy into like the Native American imagery. This is something that Stephen King does a lot. I mean, Pet Sematary leans heavily into this. This is certainly not the first one to do so. The book and movie Thinner did this a lot as well. So we're getting into like some very familiar Stephen King tropes here, which I think is fine. It's cool to see. Shawshank, once again, mentioned by names numerous times throughout this episode. And yeah, I think this is a really good one. A lot of exposition, a lot of talking. We finally get some good action. We also get what is like our very first clear like shot and interaction with Pennywise, the dancing clown. And it's very brief. You know, he's got like 2 minutes of screen time and comes in at the perfect time and is very recognizable in his exact form that we know and love him as. So I actually thought they were going to save that bit until the very end of this season. We do have 3 more episodes to go. I think things are really going to ramp up maybe a little bit more in the next episode. And then I feel like the last 2 are going to be kind of crazy. So excited to see what happens next. I still really like this show. It's a good watch every week. It has like just the right amount of tension and action and horror. And I think it's really kind of nailing all those points particularly well. It's not giving us like too much or too little of anything. And I think the show is doing really well. So excited to see the 6th episode. And I will review that next Saturday. Again, thank you so much for watching. Follow me on my social medias. And let me know in the comments what you think of this episode. And I will see you next Saturday at 9 a.m.